Yo, what up, guys? How y'all doing? I'm great. I'm quite splendid. You know, so as you guys know what's gonna happen right now. I'm gonna give you teachings today. You know, teachings of what that I went through in my life. Teachings about like the regular basic stuff that really happened in my life. My day-to-day curves, telling you how I went like how I transformed, you know, not only physically but mentally, you know, my whole attitude towards life. So you guys know, man. Yo, straight to the AWGEY, as you know what it is, man. Man, love. Let's get it. So let's get started. Um, First of all, transforming. I always thought it was on a physical, you know. That's how I always seen it. I always thought, you know, I just need to gain more muscles, you know. But that only comes after you've like done like your mentality, you know. Some of you guys also think like you guys like you guys are probably like in the old ages, you know. You know, you guys are probably like in your old ages and you guys still think the same way as I used to think, you know. Don't worry, bro. I won't. I won't rob you. I'm just gonna talk to you right now. I'm not gonna ask you for any money. Right now I'm sick, bro. You know, I'm kind of having like what do you call it? I'm like I'm sneezing. So just be careful. Like if I'm just like sneezing on a vlog, so give me a chance. So yeah, you know, um, I just went through to tell you how you gonna like how you gonna transform is that um transforming is like not on the it's not on the physical, you know, it's mental. Yes, you can transform on the physical, you know, but you can't transform like on the physical first. You have to transform here mentally first, you know. So how I did it, I did it in a way of okay, let me start from like the genesis, first, I was like a kid, I was just like enjoying like life, you know, you know. So I realized that, you know, it wasn't like me who was enjoying this life, it was the enemy. If you guys get it, like the enemy is your enemy. You guys get that? Your inner you is your enemy. Like for me, my enemy is my enemy. So I noticed that me saying those words, that I had to realize that I was not in control of my life, because I saw when I was in the mirror. I'm sure I gave you an advice on how to deal with stuff, you know. So I just when I was like I think I was like 19, I stared at the mirror, and then it was like, you know, try like talking back to me, you know, but like not like in a way like talking like the way we talk like on a 3D like where you just open your mouth, like I could understand it, you know. He was talking to me like angry at me, like, you know. I realized that this is not me, bro. So this is not like I realized that this whole time me facing what I had to face, I had to face like myself first, you know, because I realized that the world in general, like it wasn't out to get me, you know. But that time when I feel like the world was out to get me, I'm lost, you know. But that was a good thing, you know. But the fact that I was noticing that there was something wrong, because some people go like the whole lives with trying to fit in, you know, and some of them do actually fit in, you know, they fit in, but at what cost, you know? So for me, the fact that I didn't fit in, it made me feel like, yo, shit, get me out of this place, you know? So I guess I was way too real. So what I'm trying to say is that if you like you cool with like fitting in, this video is not for you. You can get off this live right now and just like go to some other live, you know. I don't mind. This is for somebody else, for the people who are cool with like not fitting in, you know, or with like people who like wanna do things by themselves and realize that, or who wanna be successful in life and realize that in order for them to be the highest being ever, they have to experience like a spiritual awakening, you know. So um okay, I guess you stayed, huh? Okay, I guess you're gonna be successful. Okay, let's keep going. So what happened is that I I was like, you know, let me stare in this mirror. I just kept on talking to my like, giving like as a talking to myself like in my mind, you know, asking questions. You know, when you like having thoughts like you're giving like thinking on the inside, and you're just talking, and then the replies like, you know, with your in your like, you have to pay attention for you to know like how it replies. You know, you have to pay attention. You know, so when you pay attention, you have to realize that that's all that matters right now. Um, so yo, for anybody that's calling me when I'm on live, don't call me when I'm live. You know, don't call me when I'm live. How many times must I tell you guys? Don't call me when I'm live. Don't call me when I'm live. Don't call me when I'm live. I'm live right now, and I'm talking to my fans. For the people that wanna listen, don't think and to tell you things like for you on the side. No, this is for the fans. You know, this is for the people that love me for real. Thank you for subbing, Samuel Jansen. That really means a lot. You know, and I'm hoping that more people sub. You know, as I'm speaking. You know, but that's not the goal right now. So I'm just focusing on what I have to talk about. Okay, so um what was I gonna say? Um okay, I got it. I focus in the mirror, focus on it, and I realized that, yo, this is not what I'm like. I wanna experience. This is not. I hate this feeling. Like not like this mirror talking to me this way. You know. I realized that. But later on, like now, I only realized it now this year since I decided I got this research about it. I realized that, it's gonna speak to you like forever as long as you make sure that you stay positive about it. You speak to yourself positively because your mind gives you what you like want to talk about. You know, it gives you exactly what you want to talk about. Like if you're a negative person, and then you like speak negatively, your body's gonna speak negatively to you. So at that moment in time, it was like I didn't I was not like speaking negative about myself. I'm quite aware of that, but it's just that if I was, it would have been way worse. So I think that quite helped in a way. You know, so me saying this right now, I realize that I'm you know I'm transforming right now. You know, and so what did I do? Is that you know I realized that what, let me pay attention to this. I pay attention. Okay, I started listening to to everything that's around me, like science, the good and the bad. But I realized that just pay attention to the good because in order for you to know if it's good, you have to listen to your gut feeling. But your gut feeling it changes. It changes. It changes a lot. Sometimes it's in your stomach. Sometimes it's in somewhere else because it's like it's trying to play with you. That's only like when you like new at it. When you're new, like you're trusting your gut feeling, it changes. But once you get comfortable with it never changes. It never changes because now you like ultra instinct mode. Trusting it. It's like used to you. Like you're the boss now. So it's like at the level I am at right now. So So in your level, you're gonna first experience like challenges and like something like this, you know. So what's gonna happen is that as soon as I make sure that um what happened afterwards, I I panicked. I was like, you know what? And then there was this sound. It was like, yo, pray. So I prayed, and then I prayed like the whole night, the whole night long, a whole night long, bro. Even my mom was like, "Stop praying, stop praying," and the neighbors were like hitting me, bro. Like they were trying to like make me stop praying, hitting the, hitting like the window, trying to make me stop praying. I was like, I'm not gonna stop praying. I feel this, and I didn't stop. So I did it, I did it, I did it, and I did it. And when I did it, I didn't stop. I did it the whole time. And afterwards, I started coming down. You know, I calmed down for like when it was like the next day, and I started praying, and then it was like, um, I started getting like numbers were coming in, like I was saying numbers, and then I was talking to my body at the same time, talking to my body, talking to the enemy, this people, these are the things that nobody tells you about, I was talking to myself, you know, I was talking to myself, talking, talking to myself, just like so. No, listening to I was listening. I wasn't talking to myself. I was listening to my body, what it wants, talking to it, listening. You have to listen. In order for you don't just talk because you have to listen because it's inside you. Because you have to realize that I'm sure the whole world knows that it has a soul, right? So you're talking to your soul. So this is your flesh. This flesh inside it has a soul. So you're a spiritual being. So The moment you're gonna leave this earth, you're gonna leave it as like a spiritual being. So that's why you have to ascend and just make sure that you be at your highest peak, so that you can realize that who you are, so that you don't come back in this earth, and so maybe you can go to hell or heaven. So totally up to how you behave in this life. So me, I don't know if where I'm going, man. But I don't know, cause I don't think I'm a good guy, bro. At the same time, I don't think I'm a bad guy too. But I don't know. So yeah, what I want to talk about is that hi Fenelo Brown Bell. You good, bro? Yo, for anybody that's on the live right now, just make sure that you guys like subscribe. That will be a lot, because I mean I talked about 16 minutes already, and so I'm not like asking for something like I didn't like, it's not talking. So that will be mean a lot. I just need more. I just need like four more subscribers, so that I can reach 250. That's the only thing I need. Like if you get guys give me more than that, that would be exceeding my goals. I mean, you guys like 13 13 people are watching right now. So if I just get like five people, then I'll be cool. I'll be just I'll be really good. So let me keep going. So I just make sure what happens that I was like, okay, I started getting numbers, and then I listened to my body. So after that, I listened to my body. I was like, you know what? Let me be right. Let me be fine now. And then I was like fine for a while. I was like, and it happened again. My body was talking to me again. You know what? I was like, yo, no, this time it was mad at me, because I was like, why did you awaken? You shouldn't be awakening, because I think it was like the part of me that was like mad, because my the person that I was like leaving behind, because I was growing to a new person. My inner my young my I was connected to my inner child, you know because now I'm starting to escape my my concept to my inner child. So to what he always wanted to become. So I I realized that, yo, this is what I have to become, you know. And then I did it. I was like, you know what? Right now, I'm gonna run naked in the street. And it was like, if you do it, then your body's gonna do that. It's gonna make. But it's like I wasn't like making sure like I'm gonna ride naked in the street because of the fact that I want to ride naked in the street. No, bro, that was my fear. You have to face your fears. No, that was my fear. My fear was to be ride naked in the street. So I had to face it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna face it. You know, I'm gonna face it. So I faced it. I made sure I'm gonna face it. So I wasn't scared to face it. I was like, you know what? I'm not I'm not like these everyday dudes like who are just gonna run away from themselves and just like you know yeah, he seems funny right now. He's funny. That means I can see right through you. You see what's your name? Mr. Keach. Yo, don't. That's your name. I can see you filled with ego. You filled with pride. But me, bro, it's different. That's not you laughing. That's your ego. the your inner child is like it's real, something that it knows that this this is something that you want to listen. That's the reason why you're here. You may not know why you're here, but your inner child knows why it's here. The inner child sends you here because it knows this is what you have to hear. Be like you have to realize like you only like two people here, you know, on this life. It's only two people, but you hear, you know, your inner child knows the truth. Your inner child knows the truth. You can't escape it. You cannot escape it. So you have to face the truth. That means you want to learn. So um, I just made sure that I went naked, and then I did it. I went for like a mile. I think not a mile. I went for like a circle, and then people were like chasing me, like, "Oh, this guy's running naked." But I was like calm, bro. I was like so calm, and then I just make sure I got back at home. I did it on my own. People were trying to stop me. I did it on my own and everything. And then there was like a lot of people like, "No, you shouldn't do that." Bro, I was so calm, bro. People would tell me that, "Oh, whatever, stories, And I was telling me that I did something, whatever, rumors or whatever, you know. So I just didn't care. So, and that's what I'm trying to make you guys do. I'm not saying that you should go run naked in the street. No, that's not what I'm saying. You see me, the reason why I did that, that was my path, That was my path. Just figure out what you afraid of. Maybe you afraid of like what can I say? Let's see. I don't know what I'm afraid of now. I don't know what I'm afraid of. Because I face my fear. I'm sure most some of you, I think Mr. Keith's fear is running naked in the street. So I'm saying to Mr. Keith, I know you're gonna face it at some point in your life. And you're gonna realize that guy was talking facts. You're gonna realize this video was a classic. You're gonna realize this video was like, yo, this was a classic, man. You know, this was a classic. Cause you're gonna know that I'm not playing around. You guys look at me, you think like I'm just like, oh, bro, I'm like the king of all kings. I'm just like in a different body. I'm just like in a different body. You seeing me right now. You think, oh, this is just like another human being. I'm not a human being, bro. I'm not. You think the reason why is because I know myself. You know, I've always known myself, but I've never known myself like at this point. Like I know myself like right now. Like I'm just like so capable of so much, bro. And there's still things that I haven't figured out about myself. My music heal people. It heals. It heals souls. Like when I sing, when I sing to people, they cry, bro. You know, they cry tears. They cry tears, bro. Tears of joy. And I'm like, yo, how is this is impossible? You know? And I'm only just like reaching prominence, fame, like this year. This whole time I was like looked down upon, and underestimated. You know, people don't want me to like make it frowned upon. But me, I never stopped. I just kept on believing, kept on believing, kept on believing, believing. You know, now I just reached like 100K on my own, no connections, no nobody like helping me, no nothing. Everybody trying to screw me over. Nobody want to help me. Instead, in a way they come over, they trying to screw me over. I'm aware of that. You know, they trying to screw me over, man. And they come in a way of like, oh, we got a deal for you. We got a deal for you. We're gonna help you. But me, bro, I'm like, bro, what do you really, really want? I know you're trying to screw me over. You know. But that's how it be, man. Me, I used to chill like where like people who are wise, bro. Wise. Wise beyond their years. I think that's the reason why I'm wise now. You know. I think that's the reason why I'm wise. That's the reason why I'm wise. Because like, bro, you think me I'm wise? Yo, you should meet my friends. Hi, Marin. There's Marin again. Ha. There's Marin. You think me I'm wise, bro? I'm like, yo, you have no idea. I think you have no idea. Marin, I was talking. Yeah, you came back. Okay, why do you guys want to know about my transformation? Like, I went through, like, I already talked about the things I went through, like, in terms of my transformation, you know? So, tell me about the things that you want to ask me about so that I can tell you. Do you got a question, Marin? Or Finipo? Or Mr. Keach? Or Samuel Jansen? Do you got a question? Or Elliot Glows? Or Kutsu? Or Ruby, Tyra, Taste? Whatever. Do you got a question? Okay, no question. Okay, let me just keep talking. Uh, I think I made my point for today. So now I'm working on my external like transformation. You know, before I told you I was like at my peak. You know, in terms of uh my physical. I was at my physical like peakest, like in my when I was like 19. People were verified. You know, that's for the people that went to school with me. You know, but I guess it's cool, man. You know, it's cool to say that I'm just like the one of one. Oh, oh, bro. Just like the air is just so nice, and the sun is so nice. I can feel it great. Like, I think I'm in shape. You know. Let me do like 10 push-ups right now. Let me do like 10 push-ups. Guys, can't wait me. I'm doing 10 push-ups. That was 10. Whew. As I told you, now I'm working on my physical. You know, I'm working on my physical. So I'm not talking about it. I'm actually doing the work. So as you guys watch me, I want you guys to do the same. You know, I haven't eaten yet, so the body is gonna like start to show as I keep going. What I'm gonna eat after this live, you know. You know. So I think I want to end this live right here. You know. I think I have to end the live right here. You know? So it's about to get to the end of the video, man. So this is for my fans, you know, for the people that actually love me for me, and I don't fake it, you know. For the people that watch me right now, make sure that you guys subscribe, please. I don't care about likes, bro. I don't care about likes. Just subscribe. So yeah, it's about to be the end of the video, man. Um, make sure that you guys like and comment and share and subscribe though. Make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I drop another video. Or when every time I go live. Cause sometimes I just do it. I work out, you know, or I do long form content, or I do like what do I do? I do my singing videos or I'm rapping, you know. So yeah, man. Or I'm making my songs, you know, or I'm freestyling. I'm just on entertainment like that, you know. Or you can just if I like drop like a video today, you can just like watch my catalog, cause I have like over 1.1 thousand videos out now. 1.1K, you know. So yeah, man. So this is where I end the live right now. Yeah. So it's about to get to the what? Do you guys know the song? Who knows the song? I feel like some of you guys know the song, but you guys like, I'm just gonna sing it. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, let's do it like this. I'm gonna count you with one in three. You're gonna sing it in three. One, two, 1, 2, 3. To the J, to the A, double D E Y, to the J, to the A, double D E Y, to the J, to the A, double D E Y, to the J, to the A, double D E Y, to the J, to the A, double D E Y, to the J, touch.